Come on in to Sister's Tarot. Gather round, everyone. I have here my trusty magic 8-ball. Let's take a look inside, see what it has to show us today. This is a journal reading. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. If you don't resonate with the reading, feel free to check out my other videos. You may have some messages there. Now, without further ado, let's start the reading. I'm going to use the Stranger Things tarot deck. For those of you that didn't see that video necessarily, this is one of my new decks that I'm going to use. This is the one I picked to do first. I call upon you, Heavenly Father, asking that you bring down the message or messages meant for the collective, and to protect me as I give them their message or messages, and protect them as they receive it. Please and thank you. I say this in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm going to do what is being manifested spread in reading. Too many. Let it come all the way out, so I'm not going to take it. That turned. Turn these around. No, that just slipped out. Come on now. Excuse me. I don't know if you heard that. Excuse me, that burp. That just wanted to slide out. Too many. I'll go ahead and take that. I feel that's okay to take it, so I'll take it. At the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of dice, which is the same thing as swords in this deck. I'm making sure everything's in view, because these cards are a bit bigger than the other ones. No, it is not. So let me get it better in view. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Okay, as you see, for cards anyway, it resembles a person. These two cards represent the heart of what's being manifested. This is the head of what's being manifested. This is what God of the universe is bringing or manifesting. This is what you're manifesting, and this is what's to come next. Now, at the heart of what's being manifested, we have the Six of Strands and the Magician. And in this deck, the strands are the wands. So, you're manifesting a very victorious outcome, and your heart is also a master magician, as in a master manifester, and being able to manifest from your heart space, not just your mind, but your heart space. And you're going to have a great victory. And the spotlight, you're going to be able to see things right in front of you in the way that you're meant to. Is what I'm picking up from these with this particular deck. Also, I'm picking up the spotlight being on you, not just casting a spotlight. So you're manifesting your victorious moment that you deserve, and manifesting everything that your heart's content. And here at the head of what's being manifested, we have the Empress. So you're very much in your divine feminine, but it can also, you know, whatever resonates with you, it can also be for a divine masculine with the Emperor. Let me get this nap. Go away. Dang you stupid thing. Okay, excuse that. Anyway. You're able to create whatever you think of, like the Empress. And you're able to manifest these creations not only as the magician and being a master manifester, but in the way that the Empress is able to create and make happen, not only in the metaphysical, but into the physical realm, is what I'm picking up. And then here, what God of the universe is bringing and are manifesting is the Ace of Dice, which is the Ace of Swords. Bringing complete clarity and absolute truth to where you can see things for what they really are, and helping you to speak up for yourself more. And at the right roll of the dice, things will start working in your favor. So God is placing, you know, metaphorically speaking, the dice in your hand, and you're able to roll the dice into your favor. Meaning you're going to be able to manifest things in the way that you're truly meant to. And then here we have what you're manifesting is the Temperance in reverse. Even though this is not a positive card that you're manifesting, it's something that can be righted. You just have to balance yourself back out. That is the only thing that's holding you from fully manifesting what you're trying to manifest into the physical. You have everything else in alignment, but you're in the reverse with the Temperance in reverse. Especially when we have what's to come next, we have the Eight of Scoops, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So your hard work will pay off. It's just you still have to find a better balance within yourself, to balance the elements in a better way. Learning to work with what you have already, and knowing how to mix it in the right way with the right formula. Even though two things that do not belong into the same mixture, if you put it in the right vessel, it will become blend together nicely if you do it in the right vessel and in the right way. And with this being the Seven of Dice, which is the Seven of Swords in this deck, being at the bottom of the deck, you have dealt with much deceit, thievery, etc. So that being said, that's what I'm picking up for why you have been feeling like you're manifesting in a more reverse temperance sort of way. You're not feeling protected in the way that you feel you should. But here's the thing. It's just an illusion that they're even getting away with it as long as they have. Because everything has to return back to you because it's yours, not theirs. So it will be righted back in the right way. And you'll be able to right yourself and right the situation. Again, as I picked up here, God in the universe is manifesting and bringing you the ace of dice. Putting the dice right in your hand so that way you can play it in, because sort of like the basketball being in your court, so to speak. The roll of the right dice, you can make things happen in the way that you're meant to. And how that's going to happen, considering that's the ace of swords normally in most decks. Clarity. You'll be able to see things for what they really are, even through the deceit that's happening. Because this is yours, not theirs. And you'll be able to make the right moves with the dice that you're given. And your hard work will pay off. And you'll be able to just relax and eat your ice cream, so to speak. Because everything's going to come out the way it's meant to. And I'm also picking up, you have the knowledge. Is what I'm picking up from this magician card. So you have the knowledge, and I'm also picking up much wisdom to have the understanding and absolute truth at your disposal. Yeah. You'll be able to implement that. And I'm also picking up, don't spread yourself thin. That's also what will help you to right yourself in this reverse temperance. And also here, you're also able to take care of your own. And merely make things happen. Excuse that disturbance in the other room. And I'm picking up, you can also map things out strategically to make this all happen the way that's meant to. I'm going to see what I'm getting overall before moving on to the the oracle. I'm picking up with this little peephole type of window, like a ship window. That's what that looks like. You're able to see through the peephole. So you're able to see what the enemy does not want you to see. Because God in the universe is bringing forth that clarity so you can see through these things, through your abilities in whatever way that is for you. And you're able to really manifest what's rightfully yours. It's just been delayed for your greatest good, is what I'm picking up. So that way no more is taken from you when it shouldn't be. And everything will be returned to you as it should be. Plus some is what I'm picking up. So your manifestation is going to come in. Everything that's meant for you will be for you, regardless. And that hard work will pay off. So overall, that's what I'm getting, is everything's going to come in the way that it's supposed to. And you're going to be able to have the dice to roll in your favor. So that is all I'm getting from the tarot. So we'll move on to the oracle now. Okay, we're going to start with Earth Magic Oracle. Desert, vision quest. So perhaps you felt like you were stuck like in the desert, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. And you've had to go, but this was meant to make you feel deserted, so that way you'd go alone to have this vision quest, so you can see that clarity. So God had you to go on this certain quest, on this journey by yourself, to have the distractions pushed away, for you to have this clarity, so you can get the vision to help you strategize through this quest from the obstacles and challenges and enemies that come and form against you. So these times alone has helped you, so that way going forward you're able to come into what you're meant to. I'm also picking up this. In your past, like, I'm picking up 3 to 4 years from these stars here, is in that time frame, within that time frame is when you were called to be alone, away from people, so that way you could learn more about yourself, so you could tap into those situations you've been through and all the lessons that you needed to learn to obtain that wisdom that is going to now help you propel forward to see more clarity on how to strategize through those obstacles and challenges and the enemies that keep trying to form against you, so you can move forward and have what is rightfully yours through all the hard work and your manifestations all together, working together along with you, strategizing and seeing things how they should go and form together and work together. Those lessons that you've had in your past, you were put to the side by yourself, so that way you could take what you learned through that and really look into the bigger picture and the details of the situation to help you see how to navigate through this quest in order to strategize in the way that you need to. And it's going to pay off. Not only that you went through those experiences, but took that time out together, coining together, forming together, to help between the two coming together to do so. And it really helped you and will be helping you see through the situations and deceits much more clearly and have better vision over the situation. Wind activation. It was sideways, but I feel like I need to get just take it upright. Wind activation. And this also helped to activate what was inside of you already for when the time was right. And just like the wind, it will flow through and guide you to through your quest, now that everything has been activated in the way that it's supposed to be. So all of that lined you up to get ready for that activation that was needed as well. I'll go ahead and take that. Isolation, solitude. Again, talking about that solitude that was needed. I'm also picking up that either recently or you're about to go back into a solitude, but just as you did then, it had a purpose. So that isolation time, that solitude time, is really going to help you. So that way you can still see through everything. So if you're always going and never taking the time to reflect, then you can't see the bigger picture, much less the details. So it's good to not only take action, but also retract and take time to yourself so you can see things more clearly. And it will pay off by doing so. And learn to listen when it's time to do one or the other. fire, passion. And during this time, your passion will be reignited within you. And you're also, I'm picking up, you're going after your passions in life, whether it's dream, career, or life itself. Your passion has been resparked, or will be resparked within you. Or if it already has, it will be even more. Especially with the wind and the fire, giving it more oxygen into the situation and really building up that passion within you. Now we're going to move on to the Manifest Soulmate Oracle. Stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. I'm picking up this time alone that you have has taught you how to love yourself more and be more gentle with yourself. And you're also seeing how you're needing to do that more in certain situations, but it's also helping to bring things forward. You're learning how to better talk to yourself, much less see yourself. Or soon we'll be doing that more. And also picking up with this being, I don't know if it's socks. I think that might be socks or something like that. One shorter than the other. Don't short yourself is what I'm picking up. By doing that to yourself, pulling yourself down would only, I'm also picking up shorten your lifespan that way, because you're going to build your, tear yourself down. You don't want to do that. Don't sell yourself short. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. So this has already been, since that's underneath activation, that is something that activated within you to see that within yourself, seeing that you needed to. After you've taken that time alone to stop being this way towards yourself, helped also activate you having more, seeing that everything that you need is already within you. The courage, strength, compassion, and love. And everything that you sought out for before, and that your past, before that 3 to 4 year time span, or longer for some of you. So I'm also picking up, it could be up to anywhere from 4 to 6 years, depending on your timeline. Is taught you stop looking outward and look inward for what you seek. I'm not taking that didn't come out of the way. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected, and with that being in reverse, I'm picking up, especially with solitude. You're no longer feeling disconnected from yourself or anyone that you're meant to be with. You're just needing time to yourself to reflect, or will be. Because this is about your journey at this moment, more so than interacting with anyone else. Now at the bottom of the deck we have, life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. So just get out and enjoy yourself more. Even if that means dancing. Dancing will help you set yourself free. Just really enjoy your life. And with the life is art, I'm also picking up not only get out in nature, but paint something that can help you activate more of your creativity. Now, even if you're not normally a painter, just let it go, just see what it brings to you. And also help ignite your passion more. Now, at the bottom of the deck, the next, we have Psychic Tarot. I'm also picking up, God is ready to bless you. And apparently, right as I say that, these two cards pop out. So apparently I meant to take these both together. It'll help balance you out and fulfillment of wishes. Right as I was saying, I'm picking up that God is ready to bless you. These two popped out and just went everywhere. But that balance will be returned to you, like with that Temperance in reverse. You're going to be balanced back out and know how to take the tools that you're given and work with it to bring your fulfillment of wishes, and your blessings that God wants to bring you are going to start pouring in. And you'll have the treasure trove that's yours, that you've earned. And all of this solitude, with this 9 being the Hermit, the number of the Hermit, of course this number being the Justice, the balance. But also, I'm picking up with all this solitude, it's going to pay off. That you're not necessarily meant to always stay in solitude. Just the solitude that you have taken in the past and that you're currently or will be doing will pay itself off. It'll flow in like this waterfalls here. And you'll have many blessings pouring in. And that I'm also picking up, especially with picking up in the tarot, the dice being given to you to roll the dice in your favor is the tools to help you in your trade, to making the balance and bringing things in full circle and bringing all this in the way it's supposed to. And you see how these plants are growing. Everything will start growing and flourishing for you. But I feel like I meant to put these back in the deck and reshuffle, but I was meant to still talk on that. That's too many cards, but I felt that, especially since those just popped out right when I said, I feel like, when I was picking up on God's ready to bless you, those popped out. So I knew I needed to take them still, just not in the main part of the read. And one of the blessings I'm picking up, and you'll have to take it up with God when this is and if this applies to you or not, about a blessing of a home or vehicle. That's what I'm picking up from what I'm picking up in something in my room that's bringing to my attention. But take that up, because I'm feeling to say, take that up with God to see if that's for you or not. Because it's not going to be for everybody on that situation. That was not upright. Obstacles and challenges. Again, many obstacles and challenges that you have overcome many of them. But you also have many that's going to come your way and that you'll have to overcome again. And each one will just make you stronger and wiser. Because if everything was good and never had any sort of obstacles or challenges, not only would you not appreciate the good, it would not help you to grow and flourish as a person in your character. And change is needed with that 5. So, and another 5. Financial and material changes. So this will all pay off. All of this challenges you've been through, that as I picked up with that you needed, so that way you could focus. get insight on, so you can see clearly. It'll all help pay off, and your financial and material is changing. It's about to have great change. So for you to, another part of your blessing coming in is due to you not letting these obstacles and challenges stop you from moving forward and keep pushing through. And it will pay off. So your hard work will pay off, like the tarot was showing. What's come next? The Eight of Scoops, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So your financial, and you're about to have financial material changes, and there's 2 5s here. Not only double confirmation of change, but put the two together, that's 10. So the Wheel of Fortune can be in that, and the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in that situation when you add it together. That's what I'm picking up to put together. Also, I'm picking up with pinky promise. Something was promised to you and you know that it's meant for you. And it will come to be, into fruition. And nothing or no one can stop what is meant for you. Especially when it's God who made a promise to you. You'll know if this resonates with you. And take this up with God and ask for clarity on that. Emotional loss. Okay, we have triple 5s here. It's major changes coming. So you've taken a lot of losses, especially emotional losses. But what is taken must come back like a boomerang. Especially when you have these triple 5s, you're going to have things might have happened to where one after the other, like a domino effect. Bad events happening. But see, here's the thing. What comes around when you were doing good, even despite it all, you're doing good, you'll have that good karma come back to you. So we have 3 5s here. So you have major changes coming in. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Harmony, which is also the Lovers in this deck, if I'm not mistaken, especially with the number 6 there. So everything is really coming into full circle, and you'll be well balanced and harmonious in yourself. And these are positive changes coming in. These obstacles and challenges, again, was meant to help you learn how to obtain wisdom from the experiences and that solitude, to reflect on it, to see the bigger pictures and the details, to help you strategize to have that financial material changes in a positive way come for you and to you, so you can manifest the way that you need to in a masterful way. And these emotional losses are just temporary. So overall, I'm going to see what I'm getting overall. You learning how to meditate has really helped you not only see the bigger picture, but appreciate your aloneness time, and also see you're not truly alone anyway. That you're more than enough company, not only for yourself, but you're not alone because you have God and your spiritual team, that you're not alone. And yes, there has been many storms that you had to weather, but it all helped you propel forward in a positive way. And everything is going to balance itself out again. And this might be emotional times coming for you, especially when we have the full moon in Pisces coming up. But that purge will be needed. That purge is what's needed to help you to cleanse your soul, so that way you can start fresh and keep moving forward. So that might be another reason why you're about to need that solitude, if you hadn't already started taking it, so you can balance yourself back out on a soul level, and to have that cleansing and purge what needs to be cleansed. within you on an emotional and psychological level. And I help bring more awareness is what I'm picking up. And I'm feeling I need to look at the card underneath here. Triumph. So you'll be victorious and move forward, as I was just picking up on what I was saying. It's going to help you move forward by doing all that solitude to see things more clearly. You can have that forward movement in your financial, material sector. I'm picking up and hearing your trouble sometimes is not going to be as troubling. Things will be easier for you. I'm also picking up this has been taking longer than what you expected, but it's much closer than you think. I'm picking this up with the long sock and the short sock. So what might seem like a far off distance getting here is much closer than you think. I'm also feeling like I need to speak up on something that happened to me today that will help give an example. I'm going to first off say it makes more sense. I tend to deal with dry eye issues due to an injury, or I'll just say that much. And I put I just recently hadn't long ago got this. It's like an eye patch type thing, like not eye patch, but like the sleep mask, but it's not. I put that on today, and it was like the timing was meant to happen for a reason. And I feel like I'm being called to do this because it could be helpful for someone else. The insight that I was given on this, as I was wearing that. You know, nature has its way of calling. Yeah, I had to go to the restroom. Well, I already set the timer on it, and I already put it on, because you have to put it in the microwave to warm it up and everything to get the moisture and all. Well, instead of taking it off, I was going to just rely on just knowing how I map out everything, of how I know everything is set up. So I kept it on my eyes and just trusted my instincts to make it to the bathroom and use it and be able to wash my hands, because I know how everything is set up in my mind. And I was actually able to do so, of course, with no problem. Even changed the roll and everything. And I was like, okay, that, I just went ahead and went with it. Well, when I went to go back to sit down in my chair in my room, I had this clarity. Just like how I was able to have access to all these things without seeing it with my physical eyes. I knew it was there. I knew the counter was there. I knew the toilet was there, and everything else that was at my disposal. Without seeing it, I knew it was there. And it's called faith. You can't see. You look with your physical eyes. So just like your blessings, just because you can't see it yet, doesn't mean it's not there. Don't look with your physical eyes, look with your faith. Know it's there because God said it's there. I'm trying not to get emotional right now. Speaking of emotion, it's just that clarity that I had today just got to me. So just because you can't actually physically see it, you know it's there. Just like I knew that sink was there, I knew where the soap was, I knew where the sink was, the toilet and all of that. And I knew where it was. Well, just because you can't see your financial material changes, your blessings that God has for you, does not mean it's not there. It's right there within reach. It's just, you got to push through despite not being able to physically see, and follow by faith, not by sight. Because faith, that's how faith works. You know it's there. You know it's going to happen without knowing how or when. You just have faith that it will, despite the obstacles and challenges, despite the upheavals, despite what the naysayers say, despite what other people say or think in any sort of way. God made a promise to you. He is not a man, he shall lie. Just know it's going to come in, and it's going to come in divine timing. Not your timing, but in divine. Just know it's there. Even though you can't physically see it, it's there already. It's just waiting for the right time to come pouring in. Like, which card was that? I don't even have that now. Oh yeah, that was a card that just wanted to pop out, fly out right when I said God is ready to give you your blessings, with the balance and wish fulfillment, or fulfillment of wishes. Everything is going to come in, followed by faith, not by sight. Even though you can't see it physically there, it's there already. It's in the metaphysical. It just hasn't quite made it to your physical. Just know it's there, even though you cannot physically see it yet. Just keep visualizing it and know you're going to have it, because it's already yours. Because what God has for you, can't nobody keep from you nor take from you. So what the enemy wants you to believe, that 7 of dice or swords in the normal average tarot, they're not really taking what they think they are. I'm also picking up this to test your faith. That's part of the obstacles and challenges and testing, is what I'm picking up. That has been your test, and so far you have been passing it, and it's okay to go ahead and speak on that, because you are passing the test. You're learning. If you haven't already learned, you're learning, or you're continuing to learning to follow by faith, not by sight. And you'll be able to strategically move through if you let God guide you. Because just because you can't physically see it yet doesn't mean it's not there. Just like what that insight I got from wearing that eye mask thingy. I call it an eye mask thingy. It's something for dry eye anyway. I really needed to go to the bathroom, so I did the restroom, so I did not wait, and I just went ahead and went with it without that, and I managed to, to be able, because I knew the layout. Well, just like God, He knows the layout of your blessings. All you need to know is that God said it's going to happen. Know it's going to happen, even though you can't see it. It's not for us to know all the details. God knows the details. He knows the bigger picture. Just have trust, faith, and belief in God, and just keep doing as you're called to do, and propel forward. So that's all of this reading, and I hope this brought you much clarity and insight and helped you in your situation, and that what I was guided to tell about what happened today helped you in some way, which I felt called to speak up on it. I know it has to help someone, even if it's just one person. So thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate each and every one of you that do tune in. And be sure to turn on the notification bell to know each and every time I upload a new video. And like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.